We gather together to ask the Lord's blessing. He chastens and hastens his will to make known. The wicked oppressing now cease from distressing. Sing praises to his name. He forgets not his own. Psalm 3 says it is written by King David, whose son Absalom had turned against him. And this kind of animosity happens in families quite often. I think about Britney Spears. I think about all of those kinds of relationships where people seem to have been so connected, seem to have it all together on the outside. Then later on we find out that actually those families were falling apart. Psalm 3 says, "But you, O Lord, are a shield about me, my glory, and the one who lifts up my head. I cry out to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy hill. I lie down and sleep, I wake again, for the Lord sustains me. I am not afraid of 10,000s of people who have set themselves against me all around. Rise up, O Lord, deliver me, O God, for you strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked." Now, I've seen this animosity happen between siblings when there's a disagreement on life-saving measures for their loved one in the hospital. I've seen this where there is a disagreement over who should inherit after there is a death, or perhaps there is a business between friends or brothers or sisters, and there's a disagreement on the next decision that needs to be made, and it breaks up the family. I've seen this when there's an elder who has adult children who worry about their safety and ask their parents to leave the home that they have known for many years to move into a facility that is safer for them, and yet there is disagreement. The psalm here asks for protection, a shield. Is this an emotional protection that David's asking for with his son? Is it a physical protection? And then the psalmist asks not for the enemy to be destroyed, because the enemy, of course, is someone that he loves, but instead that their teeth would break. That sounds pretty violent, teeth breaking, but what does that mean? Well, for the ancients, that meant teeth were seen as a source of power, very much like a lion would have teeth. And it's similar to the Chinese saying of the paper tiger. It's not a prayer of retribution so much as it's a prayer about defense, not offense. It's a prayer saying, please take away their power over me. And I think when we feel less fear and anger, the psalmist has that shield. When they feel less afraid, I think that's when we can, like the psalmist, begin to make real decisions that are made at least closer to love. And we come up with a better solution. And so I just pray for you this week as you think about this, that if you are having a family disagreement, that you might be able to pray for that power to be broken, even if it's your own power, that you would have paper teeth with one another, and that you would begin to listen and to begin to have a sense of safety so that you can make the decision that God calls you to in love. Go in peace. Amen.